today's video is only going to be a little bit of a short one because, as you know, we are moving. But with moving comes something that I've literally waited around 7 years for, which is a brick building away from the property so we can have all sorts of invert fun. This wall is 6 foot. This end is only like, I don't know, I'm 5'10", so maybe that's 5'6". But this side is 7 foot, which is absolutely awesome. This end is actually 7 foot also. I did get that bit a bit wrong. We've got some shelves up. These are actually going to come down. We've got some work to do on the windows. This window is broke, as you can see, and I've kind of boarded it up. Hold on, let me turn you around. So they've boarded that up. And that literally, there's no locking mechanism on that window yet, only what we've got down here. So I'm just going to fix that completely shut because this one opens. We have got to replace that glass there. This top one opens, which is pretty damn cool. We have already got some friends in here, got a little snail. So that snail is definitely going to be going outside. There is some shelving up down this end as well as, but again, that's going to come down. This is going to be removed to a skip, I think. A little bit of work to do on the floor, so this is going to be like a huge project. But when I stand with my back against the wall, you can kind of see the size of it. This has all been plastered, so what we plan to do is literally keep this like that, doesn't make no difference. The same there, because we're going to be going over the top of that. All these crevices that you can see going from here to here, we have already got insulation ready to run down that. You know, the fluffy type of stuff, keeping in the loft installation, that's going to be going up into these spaces and across the walls. We're having high density polystyrene, I think it's 72mm thick. That's what's going to be going on there. Across the floor, we are also thinking about putting the polystyrene across the whole of this floor and boarded on top. I have got a theory about that damp there, because on the other side, we've got about a foot gap and then there's a wall, but there's quite a bit of soil. So I'm going to dig the soil out on that side and seal it from the outside coming this way with spray on PVA glue, and that should eliminate that damp. But we are going to be sealing the floor anyway. But we've got that there to sort out. That'll take about 10 minutes. A few little holes in the floor which will be done with cement. I'm going to chip that off. But this space is going to be the new invert room. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Let me just put you on the shelf. I've been waiting, like, you know, look, this is how big it is. Boom! Absolutely awesome. As you guys know, I've been waiting around 7 years to be able to do this, be able to set something up outside of the house. And it comes with a lot of advantages. One, we've got more space. Two, I can now put into plan a thing that I wanted to do when we started kind of doing YouTube, and I first started telling you guys about the addiction issues that I had many moons ago, which is to build this out and get it to a point where I can invite people around from the Coventry recovery program to give their minds a little bit of a break, because when you're coming off drugs, that's all you can think about is drugs. So if you come into somewhere like this and there's tarantulas, just something that takes you completely away from normal life, it gives your brain a little bit of a break, a bit of tranquility for 20 or 30 minutes. So that's the plan. What also it means is when we're up and running and this is all done, we will be inviting some of you guys to come down as well. Probably we'd like do a giveaway where a couple of subscribers can actually come down and say hello. Next year for the BTS, if you're down the night before, in the day, sorry, we will be inviting people down to come and check it out and all the rest of it. The same with the Coventry show. But this is just so many opportunities. I mean, all my current racking that I've got will fit across that one wall. That wall will be all my racking. From there to about there, I think it is, was about my, will literally house my whole entire collection, which is awesome, which gives me room for a load more inverts on this wall. This is going to be, there's going to be a workstation here. So as you come in the door, literally from about here is going to come out to there and then run straight down. So I'm going to have like a worktop here. Underneath there, I'm going to have like the roach colonies here. And then underneath there will be like empty enclosures, dry goods that I need, substrates, stuff like that. But I really cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely epic. On the wall here, we're going to need a fire extinguisher just in case, but that's going to go on there. But we honestly have so much work to do. It does sound like it's all so easy, but honestly, it is. Like this video, because if this video absolutely explodes, it's going to help me out a lot, because it's going to cost a severe amount of cash. This actual shed wasn't originally on the tenancy. We spoke to the landlord and we got it on the tenancy, with us agreeing to do the repair work to the windows ourselves. The window itself does pose a massive, it proposes a dilemma, because we either leave it as it is, repair these two, and it lets in far too much cold, which is going to be the problem, or we could take it out and put a double glazing unit in, which is going to cost an absolute bomb. So I am kind of umming and ahhing what to do with that window. We do need natural light in here. Definitely need the natural light in here. Same with the door. The door, as you can see, does not seal 100% all the way down there and then across the bottom. Ideally, you'd want a UPVC door going in there again, but you know the prices of those are absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to come up with another idea or do something with that door to stop the draft coming in. But it is going to be an ongoing project. Don't think I'm going to be able to do it as quickly as I first thought. When I first saw it, I literally looked at it through that window and I thought it was a lot smaller than what it is as well as. So it's going to be pretty cool. But I've already started thinking of some crazy projects that we can do right here. For those of you that has been with me quite a while, and remember last year I was talking about a fish tank. We've got one, we've managed to get one. It's empty at the moment, it's under sump, so it's got a sump underneath it. It's a 3 foot, so I am thinking about putting that actually in here. But the boys, my boys absolutely love fish, so it might actually go in the house. But this is what's happening. As you can gather, I mean, again, you know, doing what we're doing, moving house and all the rest of it is blooming expensive, so it is going to take a little while to get this room up and running and sorted out, but we will do it and it will be absolutely amazing. And when it's done, I'm going to do a giveaway, and whoever wins can come down here and spend the day literally doing spiders in Scott's Invert's spider room. Or I don't know what we're going to call this room yet. Maybe you guys can come up with some stuff down in the comments. I personally think the Spider Crack Shack is the best idea I've ever come up with. But also, you know, going forward, my God, I'm just absolutely buzzing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is like the second part of the most incredible journey I've ever been on in my life, and that's all to do with these inverts that we all absolutely love and adore. And to be honest, if it weren't for you guys, I don't know if I would have looked for a property with a brick shed at all. I don't even know if the collection would have grown to how it is now or whatever. I mean, another dilemma. Oh God, let's chuck another one at you. Is actually the racking. Do I stay with the normal racking? I've got a grinder and stuff, so I can cut it down to this level. That's not an issue. Or do we copy Dave's Little Beasties for a similar racking to what's here, so it only comes out to there, but you can get the Nexoterra and all your normal enclosures will fit on there completely fine. It's just the racking I've got comes out to here. So there's another little thought. So, but if I do keep it closed closer to the wall, so we can only get the one enclosure on here. What that means is I can have like 4 people in here and myself at a time. Whereas if the rack-in that I've got currently comes out to here, we're only going to get like 2 or 3 plus me. But it's going to be epic. It's going to be a big project. It is a big project. But I'm pretty buzzing about it. I am, like I said, I waited 7 years to have a little area away from the home. And, oh my God, it's just going to be epic. Anyway, hit that subscription button to follow the journey, to watch the shed turn into the spider crack shack. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And as always, we shall see you again on the next one.